Big homes, spacious yards, a sense of security for those who live in Bloomfield Hills.
I went to high school at Andover in Bloomfield Hills. I was actually a very good teenager.
Lee is 31 now, sharing what happened to her when she was 23 years old. Not ready yet to share her image, as this now local mother is still rebuilding her life.
I just kind of always struggled with anxiety.
She remembers when she first tried Xanax in college.
Eventually, I went from Xanax to Oxycontin, and then Oxycontin became very expensive very quickly. So I switched to heroin. Heroin was my drug of choice for a very long time.
Her parents put her in rehab. She was in and out a few times.
When I was in treatment, I latched on to another girl there who, just kind of was on the same boat as me, didn't really want to be there.
The girls left rehab on a cold December day. They were walking on Michigan Avenue in Ann Arbor for about 45 minutes, wondering what to do next.
Then out of the blue, a van just pulled over with two guys in it, and they asked if we needed a ride. I was super young, very naive, and got in. They said that, they would have jobs for us and they could get us a job. They asked if we wanted to work at a massage parlor, and I was like, no, I'm not into that kind of thing, that's not, I don't do that. And they said, no, it's nothing like that, it's a legit place. They ended up telling us that they would, get us a room for the night, and we could pay them back when we started working.
The young women were brought to a motel. The men had a plan.
We got back to the hotel, and they got us drugs and liquor and, marijuana, heroin, whatever we wanted. I literally was so intoxicated. I don't even remember, anything from that night, really. I guess they got us very high, and they were taking pictures of us and posting ads on Backpage.
And in a matter of hours, people started knocking on the door.
And there was nowhere to go, nowhere to hide, nowhere to turn to, because one of them would stay in the bathroom the whole time.
Lee and her friend were raped numerous times. Then, 5 days into her captivity, they switched motels. The men brought them here to the Red Roof Inn in Ann Arbor. Her captors forgot to move the phone for a brief few moments, and that's when Lee called her mother.
And then finally I had the opportunity. She answered. I said, come to the Red Roof Inn in Ann Arbor, be here at this time, don't be late, and just stay in your car. And then I hung up.
Later, the 23-year-old was walking back to the motel with her captors after a trip to McDonald's for food.
As soon as we were walking back up to the room, I walked all the way back up. And then I just flew down the stairs and ran to her car and told her to go as fast as she could.
Lee and her mom took off. She was safe, free. Well, she thought. Lee called police. They arrived to the motel where the men were arrested, and later, so were Lee and her friend, charged with prostitution.
I served jail time. I was on probation. It was just crazy.
This is Lee's father.
Just really, blew me away as well, with disrespect from the police that she got. The blame that she was the problem. It should have been stated as fact. This was human trafficking and not anything else.
Lee's life was a mess. She couldn't get a job with a prostitution record and had mounting legal bills. Then she heard about the Joseph Project, a nonprofit that provides free legal help to human trafficking survivors.
I was literally just scrolling through my phone on the Channel 4 app, watching news segments, and you had done a segment, and it was about the Joseph Project, and it was another one of your segments, and it was about how they help victims of human trafficking with pro bono legal work. I didn't even believe it was real. because it just seemed like way too good to be true.
A nonprofit that provides free legal help to human trafficking survivors.
The reality is somebody can be wrestling with an addiction, but that does not give another person the right to exploit them. That is always against the law, and that's what happened here.
Lee's record has been cleared. She has a job, a child, and a new life.
I feel so much better about, myself, and I feel like I have, my dignity back and self-respect.
I posted more information on the Joseph Project on the Defender page of our website. They are in a fundraising drive right now if you'd like to help their mission. I'm Karen Drew, Local 4 Defenders.